Hey guys, Simon Soupy here, and this is actually my first attempt at a YouTube video. So I thought, what better place to start than to show you all this really cool riser that I've found and I'm quite excited about. Now, I've been trying to find myself a new high-end riser to try and motivate myself back into archery. And while I was trying to decide between a new Hoyt or a new Win riser, one of my good archery friends actually pointed me in the direction of a different brand. Now, this brand is Grey Archery. They come out of South Africa and have been around since about 2012. And they actually started off making carbon stabilizers. Now, a few years later, they developed a new Recurve riser. And I believe they made some changes in 2019 and brought out the new model. And that's what I have here to show you today. It comes in this really cool box. It has a Grey Archery logo embossed on the front, so that's pretty cool. I like that. And if you're wondering what sort of price range, it's actually up there with the Hoyt and Win Recurves. So you're going to be spending a bit of coin on it, and it is supposed to be a high-end riser. Now, in the box you'll get your manual, some Allen keys, pretty standard stuff. However, unlike some manufacturers, there's no other promotional stuff, any hats or wristbands or stickers or key rings, and normally I really like that stuff and I do use it all. However, with Grey Archery you don't get any of that, and once I took the riser out and had a look at it, it really didn't bother me at all. And hopefully when I show you the riser, it'll make sense. So it comes in this really cool bag. Nice and durable, good protection for the riser. And it actually only comes in one colour. Now it states on the website that you can order any colour riser you like, as long as it's grey. So grey it is, and they have, however, added some coloured inserts and tiller bolts. So there's about 7 or 8 different colours, and anyone who knows me would assume I've gotten something with purple on it. Of course they're 100% right, but let's give you a look at the new riser. Here it is, the Grey Archery AIX 2019 riser. And the first thing I noticed pulling it out of the bag is the remarkable finish and colour. So it's a nice matte finish. It's a dark charcoal colour, and it's actually a hard anodised coating. And what Grey Archery have done is they've said they've put on a hard coating to make it more durable. So for a high-end riser, the last thing I'd want is for paint to chip off, colour to fade, or to be scratched really easily. So really good job there putting a hard anodised coating on it, and it's actually brought it out a beautiful colour and finish, and it goes so well with those purple inserts. So thumbs up to Grey Archery for this colour combo. I'm really loving it. So some features on the riser. The grip is a Jaeger grip, I think that's how you pronounce it. They do aftermarket grips for a lot of bows, and it's quite narrow, but it just feels great in the hand. It really does. I'm really impressed. It's very nice, and it is a plastic grip, but it has this texture on it, and that would give you some nice grip when it comes to the summer days and your hands are a bit sweaty. And although it does have some grip here, it's not so much grip that you think you're going to torque the bow. So that's really neat. I really like it. So the features of this riser, while it looks like it is targeted towards the normal sighted recurve kind of Olympic style archer, they've actually developed this bow with the bare bow archer in mind. So what they've done is, apart from your usual stabilizer mount out the front and these mounts up here and under the grip, they've also added on a few more inserts and threaded areas here, here and here. And they're actually for your barebow weights. So if I ever venture into barebow, I've got the perfect riser for it. So that's really cool. Now, the main feature here that actually attracted me to this bow is the tiller bolt system. Now, with your normal riser, you have a static tiller bolt here. And obviously you screw that in and out to adjust your draw weight. But they often have a mechanism down here to adjust your limb alignment left and right. But what Grey Archery have done is they've actually developed this T-slide bolt mechanism here. And all that is where the tiller bolt screws in and out, it actually screws into an actual bolt that goes left to right here. And this is where you adjust your limb alignment, and you can do that while the bow is strung. But the main feature with this T-slide is that now the bolt has about a 10-degree swivel up and down. And why I've done that is when you're adjusting your bow weight and you're changing the angle of your limb, you're going to have a perfect parallel between the bottom of the bolt and the top of the limb. So now you're going to get 100% contact between the limb and the bolt, and that's going to negate any undue stress on your bolt or your limb. So that's a really good idea, and it's a very good thinking. So I'm looking forward to see how well that works. So the last feature I can think of is you may have noticed these two holes here. Now what they're for, Grey Archery have developed a damp bridge, and what that is an exoskeleton made out of carbon fibre, I believe, and it has some sort of dampening elastomer or something inside it. And it actually bolts from here to here to create a bridge, and that is there to give the riser a bit more stiffness and actually dampen it some more. So that's really cool. And I reckon I'm going to track one of them down in the near future and whack it on. After I've been shooting for a while with this riser, I'm actually going to try it out and see what sort of difference it makes in feel. So that's pretty cool. But that's about all I can think of right now. I just wanted to show you this really cool riser. They've done a brilliant job on it. It's a 25-inch riser. It weighs about 1240 grams, I think. So a good 100 plus less than my current Nano Max carbon riser from Win & Win. So it'd be nice to see how this feels. But yeah, if you're wondering what sort of limbs I might be putting on it, well, I've decided to chuck on my Wheelwiss NS limbs. Now, I actually bought these just before I went on break, so I haven't actually shot them that much, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they perform. And I reckon they're a perfect addition to this riser. So anyway, thank you very much for watching my first video. I'm really excited to show you this, and I hope you found it interesting and actually intriguing, and now have a bit more information on this fairly unknown riser. So hopefully I'll see you out on the shooting line soon, and hopefully with some more video when it's up and running, and probably try and give you some really good, hopefully, some really good feedback on it. So until then, see you out on the shooting line, and thanks for watching. So until next time, cheers.